It's Friday. It's a crazy day today. Guys, literally the past 40 hours, 40 specifically, the past 48 hours have been the craziest 48 hours. I don't know, my life, it's just been wild. Also, I can't look at the camera right now. I can't see anything. I was just looking out. If you can see, the color doesn't really show up. Oh yeah, it does. The sun's like coming up in the sky a little bit right now, and with all the smoke and everything from fires, nothing compared to like the Bay Area, I know, but like the sun rising just now is this like bright orange color that's like on the wall. And so I was like staring at it because it was crazy, and now I can't see. But today is a wild day. I'm gonna do a thorough catch up. All right, you know what's happening from the title, and people are probably confused because I have not mentioned this because I was not planning on this. I was not looking for this. I'm just gonna cut to the chase and why I'm getting ready right now, and I'm a little rushed, so I'll probably do like my full thorough explanation and like thoughts and feelings and whatever about this, because this has been a complex decision. But I'm about to head out the door to sign a lease on a house with 3 other girls. Shelby next door, my friend Katie Austin, some of you may know her. She does like fitness content on, I think, mostly Instagram. She's great. I've known her for a couple of years. And then one of her friends as well. That's the squad. There are 4 of us. Yeah, I'm gonna fully have a little more serious chat later after we sign. But right now I'm just so excited that like I'm only focused on like the really exciting parts of it. So this feels crazy. This has literally come together in the past like 2 days. It's crazy. We're moving! This is my first roommate. In case you don't know who Shelby is, this is Shelby.
I've lived 50 feet away from you, so I feel like we'll be good.
We've basically, yeah. We're now going to the house and we're gonna sign the lease.
I brought my checkbook.
Oh, I'm just gonna Venmo. I feel like a grandma. I couldn't find my check. I didn't even look. I have no idea where my checkbook is. We're at the house. It's signing time. The grand reveal. Guys, this is crazy. Wow, we're really doing it, y'all. We're really doing it. Hey, other roommate.
We saved the best for last.
Don't back out now, Katie. Yeah. This closet. Okay, it's fine. It's all fine. Oh, motion light? I'm confused. I didn't do that. Bathroom, huge tub, shower. Holy cow. Whew. So you can tell this is not casual, it's not casual. Now a little bit later, I'm gonna work out really quickly. I'm actually today starting another Chloe team challenge. I actually really liked those workout videos I did in the 14-day like ab shred, whatever it was called. So I thought it would be fun to do another progression type video trying a different one of her challenges. So that'll be on my main channel at the beginning of October, I believe. But even though I know she just released another like 2-week one for 2020, I guess the other one was pretty old. I'm gonna be doing her 21-day get fit challenge because it uses weights and stuff, and I just thought it'd be a little bit different. So if you're unfamiliar, you should go on her website, and she has a bunch of different programs listed there, and it like links the videos for every day. My energy's fading from this morning. I have just been on an emotional roller coaster these past few days, I feel like. Just a 5 p.m. dinner like an elderly person. All right. Okay, so why you're probably here, wondering why in the world I'm moving. It's the next morning also. It is Saturday morning. I feel like the whole past few days, even just the past like week with other stuff going on, just in my own life, like things have just been wild lately. And yesterday I had such a big day of excitement, and then I was exhausted, and I just like needed to like go to sleep. I don't know. I just want to give everyone the 411 on what kind of led up to this pretty unexpected decision, I'm sure. If you're new or haven't been here for a while, I've been living in the place I'm in now ever since I moved to LA back in January 2018. So we're coming up on, it's been almost 3 years, and I love it here. I love this place. Like, it's such a deal, literally the best deal of anyone I've ever met in LA. Me and Adrian always joked about how we were gonna like you know, one day live here with our spouses and kids, because we were never gonna move out of this place because of the deal and because I love it. Like, I love this home. I love that it's multi-levels. I love so many of like the modern details, the staircase, like our open kitchen. And I've put like so much thought and just like cash money into like making this a place that I really like and am really cozy in. It's like, this is just like my home, you know? Like, this is, I don't want to cry. Like, I came to LA fresh out of college. Why am I crying? This is how the past few days have been, like so happy and just like sentimental too, of like, this is where I like built my life from, like just in this house. And God, whoo, like I've changed so much as a person since I moved here. Like, I've grown so much, just like, I don't know. I just like remember in this bedroom, like journaling about so many things that were like going on, and like through the time that I've lived here, just like seeing how far things have come. And it's very vague. I'm not getting into that because that's not the point. But point being, this was just like a place of growth. Like, I've planted roots here, of course, just in the city as well, but like just in this home, I feel like this is where, like, this is my place, you know? This is my place in the big city, and like we have so many memories here. You guys know how much I've loved hosting like little Christmas gatherings and with all my friends. Even just in quarantine, I feel like I've honestly like the best good memories here just from quarantine, and like doing all those travel nights and like having Coachella at our house. Like, who did that? Like, I did that. And above that, like, why I loved it here so much, it was just because of my roommates. Like, again, I've been living with Adrienne since I moved here. She is one of my best friends, and she is like the chillest roommate. Me and my roommates right now, like, we just have such a, we got a good thing going, you know what I mean? And like, of course, we've all been here for so long that it's like, this is what I like know, and I know what to expect living here. I know what everyone's like. I know how to navigate any kind of situation with these people. And just, I mean, above all, I just love spending time with these people. So all of that to say, I've been very sentimental about this choice to move as well. It makes me so sad to think about like not living with them. Okay, but basically what happened, I was never actively looking for a place to move. I have not looked into a house, I've not toured a house, except for the one I'm moving into. Like, I was not looking at all. However, and the irony of this is literally like a week ago, Adrienne and I were on a walk. We just started talking about just like hypothetically like houses, and like at what point we want to like move into a house, like separately or together or whatever. Just in general, we're talking about like how nice it would be to live in a house, and like just talking about like the question of, is it worth paying so much more money for like more space and something like a bit nicer, or is it worth like doing like, I guess the smart thing probably, which is like saving that money and just like staying where we are, because where we are is great, nothing's wrong with it. But especially, I feel like, and this was our conversation too, I feel like especially as creative people, if you will, whatever, and this is why we both change our rooms all the time, and like I'm always changing things in the house, I feel like I do just like need something new. I need to like look at something new. I need a new environment. I need like new inspiration, especially with the reality that the next year is probably going to be kind of how it's been for the past, you know, 6 months. I feel like now is the time for me to like upgrade in a sense, or I guess like justify stepping into something new, because like I do feel bored here. Not with the people, like everyone, I know, you know, cry me a river, everyone's bored, right? It's quarantine. Even just with vlogs, like if you're subscribed on this channel, you know, I used to vlog a lot, and I just don't vlog anymore because I feel like there's just not that much to vlog about. You know, the thought of like moving, when I toured this house, I immediately got so excited about like vlogging again. Shelby, she found this house and asked me if I wanted to go tour literally like a few days ago, and somehow in like 1 second had worked out like these other 2 girls who were also looking to move at like the exact same time and like had the same budget and whatever. So we all went to go tour it, and I loved it. I walked in and my jaw just like dropped. It's just a beautiful house, as you saw. I feel like anyone would walk in there and be like, of course I would want to live here, which like then you have to take into account, you know, the logic of should you move there or whatever. But immediately I was just like, oh my gosh, it made me so excited. I'm actually getting the master bedroom, which is also crazy. That was my thing. I was not down to go to this house and raise my rent by a lot just for like kind of the same situation that I have here. To me, I can only justify raising my rent that much if I were truly like, my bedroom space was getting like a big upgrade and I was getting the master essentially, because like here I have a hall bathroom, whatever. I was just like, I'm not paying that much more, unless like at that point I'd rather pay a little bit more to get the master, you know what I mean? The fact that this came together is shocking. I was like down, well, I signed the lease yesterday and I was making a pros and cons list like the night before, because I was still just so, I don't know, just, I'll explain. But I loved the house. I could easily picture myself living there. I could picture myself being so happy there and just like getting I don't know, it would be like the new thing, the new excitement, the new like inspiration and just like change that I feel like I need. Like not that much has been changing. At the same time, everything has been changing, like interpersonally for me. I just need like a switch up. I need like a breath of fresh air, and that's, you know, maybe people see that as unnecessary and dramatic, and you know, trust me, I've done some deep thinking about like, am I just drawn to this big flashy house, and like, is this the smart thing? Is this like you know, am I gonna be glad I did this in a year? And there are a lot of risks in moving to this house, like risks of, I mean, these girls all are very sweet and whatever, but like you never know what a living dynamic's gonna be like with anyone. Like you're best friends, you don't know what living with them's gonna be like. So there's like risks of that. There's risks of, because I know Adrian wants to stay at this place for the next 20 years. There's the risk of like, you know, I move there and a year from now people don't want to renew, we can't fill the other rooms, because I would love to stay there for forever. I don't like, you know, having to move every year. There's the risk that I might be moving in a year to somewhere else, you know, and that has been a question of, am I like down for this to be just like a one-year thing and go through the inconvenience and expense of moving and like furnishing and whatever, just to potentially have to do it again in a year somewhere else. So like there are risk factors, but as I made like my pros and cons list about staying here, you know, the biggest pros here being my roommates and like it's a comfortable situation and like it is a good space and it's affordable. But for me, at the end of the day, I feel like the excitement and the pros and just like, I don't know how to explain it other than like, it just feels like this is like the thing I need. It feels, just with other things going on in my life right now as well, it just feels like this is, it lines up with like this being a new chapter. And I don't want to cry. Why am I, like literally all of us have been so just like nervous and excited, and like there were tears shed at signing the lease, not me, but like everyone's just like, it just seems like such a like, this makes it sound the opposite, but it seems like a like big girl step, like the next big thing. Like we're all like making a choice like this that like is obviously so financially involved, is like, you know, a big thing. You got to do more and more of those as you go older, and it just like, I don't know how to describe it other than like it feels right. Fear is the only thing that would be keeping me here over there. Yeah, I've decided to move. I brought it up to my roommates when it was still hypothetical. I was so nervous to tell Adrian and Mallory because again, they're like the best roommates ever. I would never want to, you know, screw them out of this living situation or like them get another roommate that they don't like or whatever. But I mean, at the end of the day, we're not like all married and like none of us are obligated to live together for forever. They both took it so well. I cried telling Adrian, and just like, it makes me want to cry thinking of like how supportive they have both been and like encouraging, and it never made me feel bad for like 1 second about like wanting to go somewhere else. Yeah, we're still obviously gonna be friends. I still love them. So now we're in the process of figuring out who's gonna move into this room. My memory card's running out, so I'm cutting this a little short, but it just, again, it just like feels right. Feels like it's meant, I don't know, like my whole life, I've never like gone out and searched for things for my next step. I'm not someone who has a 5-year plan. I've never been that person. I've always felt so strongly that like when the next part of my life is like meant to be, it's just gonna make sense. You can't predict that, you can't plan for that. And like even coming here with this place, I toured no places in Los Angeles. I happened to be in LA. Shelby sent us the link to this place and was like, you guys should move in next door. We toured it and like applied, and that was that. I just feel like that's how my life goes. The next step just always makes so much sense. Again, this house and these roommates and like how everything lined up perfectly within like 2 days. How again, it's just like another thing just like fell into my lap. It just feels so meant to be. So I'm excited for the new chapter. I'm really running out of time. I'm shocked this hasn't stopped yet. Obviously this is gonna mean a lot of, you know, moving vlogs, even just like, God, mobilizing my life, selling stuff, getting everything packed and organized, and then just like decorating the new place and meeting new roommates. I think it's gonna be a lot of fun and it feels right, and hopefully you guys are excited too. So yeah, it's been a sentimental few days. On that note, I think I'm gonna have this vlog just be like an announcement vlog, because I know that last clip was so long, so this vlog's probably already really long. Just gonna cut this off and start a brand new vlog starting now, probably for the rest of the weekend, as I begin to navigate like planning all of my moving, start figuring out how to get everything done, because I'm moving on October 1st, very soon. This room overlaps by like 10 days, but that's when I can start moving. I don't know what else to say. Feels crazy. This makes it feel real. I mean, I've signed the lease and homie has my security deposit and first month's rent, so it is very real, but now it feels super real. So yeah, that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next vlog.